okusembeza abalala kutwalibwa ng'ona.
It will not do for you to be a DA in a district and people are murdered and you don't arrest the murderers. It will not do for you to be a district police commander and people are being killed in the district and you don't know what's killing them. This will simply not do, not work. I will not accept it. I will not preside over a country where a Ugandan is killed and the authorities do not know who has killed him.
Morning. Today, 18th of November 2021. It's a year since we lost Ugandans. I'm calling all Ugandans to put your flag half-mast. I'm calling all Ugandans to be a national mourning day. If we are patriotic actually in Uganda, we should make this day as a day of national mourning. We have to stop bringing dead bodies into the parliament. What I want to speak to you is a few things. We had the bomb exploding in Uganda. I have this image on my screen of this lady holding a gun. In Uganda, women holding a gun is something that is unthinkable. But today is one of the saddest days in Uganda. But what I want to tell you, the news stays the same. We had a bomb explode on Monday, and it was in the early hours of Uganda, about 10 in the morning. However, we had somebody who calls himself president of Uganda. He didn't give any update, any pressure until many hours has passed. If we could remember the 9/11, when it happened, George Bush had to be interrupted. He was with children, somebody come and whisper to him, and he had to move away. So where are we taking Uganda with the leaders who don't care? And second, a leader has got these people, has got speechwriters, has got advisors. I'm going to go hard on Museveni. Museveni should resign because as the way Uganda it is, Uganda, there is a real crisis in Uganda. People who don't see it, they will say that they don't see it. Now Uganda, we have reached at a crisis level because there is problem after problem after problem. There is lawless. I told you about rule of law. Now Museveni should resign. Every Uganda should call Museveni to resign. It's not a bad thing, but it is just the fact that on the ground that things are getting worse and worse and worse, and then there is no answer. It's not going to take us somewhere. When it comes tomorrow and says, okay, he's going to deal with that. He said it before, but he said he will preside. He will not preside in a country where people, they are being killed. So Museveni, in actual sense, he should resign. And the Ugandans, we have to be used to that. I don't take it well when people, they say Museveni is not going to resign. You are wasting your time. How do other people start? How did all these developed countries start? You have to start somewhere. Is it Jennifer Msisi resigned? And when you resign, you get respect. When you resign, it means you are taking responsibility. At this moment, what the problem NRM they have made is to dismiss National Unity Platform. And they thought that, okay, we shall bomb them, we shall kill them, we shall beat them, they will disappear, they will go away. But it's a revolution. It is very simple. Revolve, something that goes round and round and round. And then remember, the best catches for our president, Robert Chagulanyi, when he says that tebajja tumalawo, they can't kill us all. They killed the people on 19th December. For me, I'm mourning for more than 1 million Ugandans killed innocently. First of all, in 1980, Museveni went into the bush. And when he went into the bush, he located himself in Ruwero. He went with 27 guns. Those 27 guns, they killed the people. We know in Ruwero, 500,000 people died. So today, let us remember all those people who have killed, who have died, who have been killed innocently. We know people, they have been killed prior to Robert Kyagulanyi being registered for being presidential candidate. People, they died. In the campaign, people, they died. Charles Mutiabale died on the way. People were coming. People were killed when they were going to Kasese in Itororo. So many people, they have been killed. And until today, so many people, they have been killed. We can see the drone. We can see the killing going on. So today, I'm asking every Ugandan, lower your flag. They should be at half-mast. Today, Uganda, if we had leaders who cares, we should have a mourning day. Today, even the whole week. But we see useless things. They bring dead bodies in the parliament, that so and so, holiday, Labor Day. It doesn't matter. Every Ugandan lives matter. When people, they die, when the government kills the people intentionally, it should be national mourning. And I'm coming after those people. You people who call yourself that you are leaders, how can you not comment? It's King Mutebi who commented and requested to have inquiry. He said in 1945, 8 people died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now, more than 220 people were dead. They decided to call it 54 because they thought it was going to be like look better for them. We have a letter from Sam Kutesa when he wrote to US when they requested what happened, and they said they regret and that will never happen again. But fellow Ugandans, Uganda is at a precarious state. That there is turbulence in Uganda. You don't know what is going on. You saw the bomb explode, but you ask yourself, should it be like that? You remember on Sunday, I said to you about rule of law. It is, if you watch very careful, I said to you the basics, they are not applied. Professionalism. What did you see on Monday? When the bomb exploded, this is what professionalism should be. The police should come and cordon off the whole area. We should have police taking positions, not allowing people to come on the crime scene. But we saw dead body, the parts of the people on the road. We saw everyone everywhere. And this video where the army said, where the policeman said, what do you want the police to do? Actually, Museveni should resign. People, Museveni don't take any offense, because whoever tells you what to do, you just don't want to hear that. No, Museveni should resign. And many people, ministers, and many people, this man Tayewewa is a chief whip. A chief whip, it means you are an advisor. It means you are so clever. You should sit down, advise Museveni, and say it's time to resign. Where is the voice of reason if we are really very, very sincere? Voice of reason. This voice of reason, they should sit down, Museveni, and say, you've been a president for 36 years, you have to resign. Where Uganda is going is not going back. People, they want change. And the way you are preparing that you are not going to give up power is to kill people. It's not fair for people. This is why I'm saying that minors, they have become major. And the way minors, they have become major, it has become through all this that we've been seeing, but we've been underestimating the language which Museveni uses. I'll crush people. I'm working for my people. I'm not your servant. Blah, blah, I have the army. Don't play with us. Don't do this. These languages. And we can see the misuse of the law when they say computer misuse, Stella Nyanzi into prison, so and so numbers say that the guy is dead, going what? All these things, they are minors, but they are very, very important. That you don't do things lightly, you don't take things lightly, as Museveni is doing. So when we see minors, they have become major. You remember Bobby Wine when he was in charge, Rubaga Cathedral, and he reported it to the Prime Minister of Buganda that Buganda children, they are being killed. Nails, they are being plucked out. So they ignored that. When you start ignoring such, that is a problem, big problem. Now on my screen, we have this lady with a gun. Why is she holding the gun like that? That was on the day on 18th of November. So everybody has got a gun because minors, they are like, we want to be secure, we want to be secure. Now we know whether you have weapons, it doesn't guarantee you security. But people who died yesterday, I saw a young girl who was, I don't know, the whole face has got a hole. If you see the video, I don't know. I watched it, but my God, the face is gone. The hole is there. She's touching. She was still alive. I don't know if she survived. But security, we shall not lie on the guns. We shall really create structures. You saw on Monday, there was a revelation that there is never structures in Uganda. Because if there is structures, ambulance would be on the spot, the police would be on the spot, intelligence would be on the spot. But what we saw something coming one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one, casual and professional. That is not we want what Uganda to be about. So we are fighting for all this freedom. When we look at security in Uganda, it's precarious. We are sitting, the turning bomb has exploded, and we are not going back until when they revert to the rule of law and say we are going to give to deliver public services. We are going to allow people to speak out. We are going to allow participatory, which is part of good governance, that they are going to allow people power to participate very well. Any political party to carry out their activities. Because when people they are angry, they are going to explode. So the minors, they are becoming major now. They have become major. And there is no way taking back. It's no way taking back. But today, we stand for those people who are killed. Today, we stand for people who are injured, who are home nursing wounds. Today we stand with those people who were injured, but some people, they don't have limbs. But the biggest question we have to ask, NRM members, what do you think? Not anyone coming to remember today, not anyone condemn the killings. All we hear, they will kill your children. Kasule Lumumba, what about if this happens to your children? And then we hear Henry Tumwine, the government has got the right to shoot you. No, they don't have the right to shoot anybody. Weapons, they are not to be turned on Ugandans. We are Ugandans. This is why we are looking at people power, that we are going to introduce civilian rule, that people, they will be able to take their initiative. They will be able to treat it like Ugandans. But the killings that happened in Uganda is immense, is big. But victory for all activists, because a lot has been happening. If this has been in opposition as main wherever, nothing has ever been done. But because of activism, we have flooded the internet, we have flooded everything. So even the media in Uganda couldn't do anything about it. But because of activism, they can't get away with this. They expected this was going to be buried under the carpet. When the bomb exploded, maybe NRM government thought, oh, it's good, we are going to cover up all these people. No, you cannot hide the truth whether you like it or not. We are Ugandans, we are a few who believe every Ugandan lives matter. And we shall rise, we shall stand with them, we shall remember every loss of blood. And however much you kill, we shall demand for rule of law, we shall demand for change of government. It is inconceivable that people, they sit down and expect nothing to be done. It is inconceivable that voice of reason, they haven't come to say something. It is inconceivable that the media has gone mute. It is inconceivable that political parties, except the National Unity Platform, they have gone mute. It is inconceivable that we have people who wanted to be president of Uganda, to rule Uganda. They haven't said anything to do with these people who were killed. Mugisha Muntu, where are you? Chifepe, where are you? Mao, where are you? Katumba, Faneman, where are you? Kalembe, this lady, where are you? All these who are ex-presidential candidates, Amamba Mbabas, where are you? Where are you? Can you tell us? Henry Tumukunde, where are you? Amriat, where are you? This concerns, this shows you who has got the best interest for Uganda. This shows you who has got a good motive for Uganda. So, fellow Ugandans, we mourn for all these people who have been killed since 1990. But the leader of Uganda, the leader in charge of these people who have been killed since 1980, is leading Uganda. He hasn't apologized. Every day he convinces you this is not going to happen. But there is a catch that this is always happening in Uganda. In Uganda, people are being killed, bombs are exploding in Uganda. We heard it how they were going to do, but the problem, they thought it was going to go away. So National Unity Platform has got solutions, activism, to remind people that people, they were dead, to remind people they shouldn't be killed. Activism, it's going all over the whole world, is informing the whole Ugandans, the whole world, that these people were killed. People who live in UK, there is a demonstration between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Permission was guaranteed by the United Kingdom Metropolitan. So people turn up for demonstration. Demonstration is not illegal. In our Constitution, Article 28, it says when people, they join peacefully and they don't do anything, that is legal. So even if that is the Constitution of Uganda, it applies everywhere. People who live in the UK, don't make excuse of having, like, saying blah blah, or don't have excuse of you saying I can't do this, babysitting, blah blah. Give in 2 minutes, go and be there and go back. That's what it is. You stand with the Ugandans. Today somebody's blood is lost, tomorrow is gonna be your ones. So we need to stand up. We are not being paid to stand up, but it is every life matters. You keep on saying black lives matters. What about when you say Ugandan lives matters? So minor, as we, National Unity Platform, we keep on saying minor for minor, major for major. For today, I'm adding on something. Minors, they have become major. And when they become major, they cannot go back. They need surgery. They need overall surgery. We need a new government in place who are going to handle these professions. That story which is coming out, it started with the terrorists, and then within a few minutes, they know the names of the terrorists, they know their locations. Within a few minutes, within a few hours, somebody comes out. The way you look at the video, this is not terrorism. Yes, that video looks like it's not terrorism, because for me, when I watched it, I saw somebody walking away from his targets. And I'm saying, why is he in the middle of the road? That is not like terrorism. So you ask yourself, what was behind this? And the NRM government, what have they said about this? What is Mr. Tayebwa, the chief whip, what is he advising Museveni now? Is he advising him to come tomorrow and say, we will crush whoever is doing that, the pigs, wherever? I saw the pigs, I saw the dogs, and I was like, what's going on? But sincerely, Uganda, we need change. We cannot accept that people, they keep on being killed innocently. People, they are still traumatized, whether you like it or not. Some families, they are traumatized. They have lost their loved ones. Some people, they are traumatized what they have gone through. Some, we have a lady Hajara who lost her child. Her son is the son, 11 years, and he went to the parliament. She has never got the justice. So we want the justice. So when these minors, this is how they started. The people, they accept, oh, whoever challenges Museveni is going to be beaten, and they deserve it. So now you accept that. Now Museveni is coming to you on the street. Now Museveni, the one who say he should stay in the chair, is entitled to be a president. Your people are going to be cut. They are going to be caught up. The minor, you say, you now we are like Tojukwatako. So people, how can you tell NRM MPs who decided to take away the Article 102? What are you going to get from this? When you have a leader who is sleeping, when you have a leader who is like, feels invincible, that nothing can happen. So what is he going to say tomorrow? Pigs? What is he going to say? I'm not going to allow this. He told us when Chirumira died. He told us by November, when Chirumira that day, when he was killed, that everything is going to be eradicated. But it keeps on coming back. Security. And our budget, we spend 30% on our security in Uganda. Budget is 45 trillion. 30% is about 11 or 12 trillion. So we keep on spending this money on security. But where is the money? When their eyes, they are on Bobby Wine. We saw what is happening, Bobby Wine. In Bali, they had a drone. And Bobby Wine, where he lives, there is a CCTV camera there. And then there is drones flying. And then we have never had justice. So not only these people who died on 18th, Rita Nabukenya, Tani Cheyune, Sweet Pepsi, there is Ziggy, there is all these people who have been killed. Their families. But fellow Ugandans, when your loved ones is killed and you take money, you are not doing your family justice. Uganda, as we stand, we need to start the heart of the nation. We need to start thinking that Uganda first. When something like this happens, we should not say that they are dead. What about if it's your loved one? What will you do? If it's your loved one, what will you do? But the sequence goes on that what you call as a minor, it has become a major. And the major needs surgery. Minor started in 1980 when the man stood up and said he does not accept what the outcome of the election. And then he went into the bush. 27 guns, he stole them. When he stole it, he killed the people to get those guns. Then he convinced 27 people. They went in Iruel. They settled in Iruel. They killed our people. They steal our food. Akatengo song. And then what we know, they say a minimum of 500,000, they died. What we saw, he went on the trek, but there is nothing. There is no roads. There is no hospital. It is still bush. He has never repaid them. So those people who died, I met a pastor in Masaka, whom he lost the whole entire family. He moved from Luweero to Masaka. So many people died in Luweero. And that is his trademark, that he's killing, and he's killing, and he's killing, and he's killing. We've got all these major deaths. But as we stand for now, they are killing everybody. For me today, I'm mourning for over 1 million Uganda who have been killed. We had Kasese massacre. When they report the numbers as less as they want. But it is not the way it should be. People are dying. We should not sit down. We should not sit on ourselves. We should really condemn this in the strongest way. Things they are going to start. You don't believe that this one day will start. But let me tell you, it is going to start. We have to call for their heads. They are being paid our money. They stand in politics to serve Uganda, not to do whatever they want. Why would Museveni want to turn up when there is a good occasion? But when there is tears, when there is killing, where is him? Where is him? Where is him? What is he going to say tomorrow? He should resign. Resign is not a bad word. Resign, it is even, you go in dignity. You hold up your pension, your incentive. But if you refuse, you have to be probed. How can Museveni explain these bombs? Today they are bombs. People, they are being killed, I'm telling you. Let us remember these people were killed. They were killed innocently. Their blood was shed. The king of Uganda called inquiry into these killings, and we saw what happened. Everybody who says the inquiry, but let everybody call the inquiry. Let us call people to resign. We have to get into that culture. NUP is not going to accept that. When we talk about rule of law, people, they will have to resign. Janet Museveni, you were mother. You sit there. You think people who died on 19th November, they died for the right reasons. This young man whom they say that he did hammer the policeman. And you see, when they arrested this man, Bajo was there. Bajo was next to that. And what happened? Yesterday I saw a video, Ismail Olex, and he is talking violence. It's not probed up by Facebook. It's not probed up by the police. And how are we going to end this? How are we going to end this? We have to demand for our freedom. We have to demand for the rights, because we entitled for that. We need to go. We need to go after them. We should never give up. These people who killed. Imagine somebody went to change money. He was killed. Imagine this young boy, 11 years. He was killed. Remember, people were pregnant. Remember, somebody was taking food. People carelessly. But let us look at the facts, because I like to look at the facts. For a start, let's get all these videos. Let's go back into that BBC documentary. Number one, let us look at Monitor. Monitor reported 232 people were killed. They have pulled down that word, but I still have the screenshot. They have pulled down the post to do with that, the headline, but let us go by that Monitor and we look at that. Okay, let us look for that pickup number 17 for a start. Okay, second, let us look at those police people who are killing people. Let us look at the driver. Let us look at their station. What police station did they come from? Let us probe these people. We cannot allow these people to walk away. Segrinya is rotting in prison for nothing. Sewanyana is rotting in prison for nothing. NUP members, hundreds and hundreds, they are rotting in prison for nothing. Let us get that vehicle, and those people who are still there. Let us probe them. Let them face justice. It's about accountability. And then let us look at who was in charge, who ordered. We know this man is dead or caged. Who ordered? Who was the police commander? Who was in charge on that day? Then let us look at Ochola. You are the head of the police. The police vehicle 17 was caught shooting people. What happened? Ochola should resign. All these, whatever Enanga is saying, is going to be madness. Don't expect anything from Nanga. For me, I don't expect. And even for me, if I could tell you, I'm not surprised that we had these bombs. I have got nothing to do with them. But the way Uganda is, it's lawless. Everybody is gonna do whatever they want to do until when they decide we're gonna have a participatory in Uganda, that people they are going to be allowed to participate. Being affiliated to any political party is no longer crime. Being like you give people service delivery is what politicians they are meant to be doing. Implementing rule of law is what we want. It's not about guns. Militarization cannot work. And when we talk about bombs, how did these people manufacture the bombs? Where did they get all the items? Why quickly go to Nasana? Why not go why not go to where you get it? Why not go to Natet? But quickly, all this was a story planted. It was a story planted. It was a story to implicate National Unity Platform. But however, the good news, whatever they are trying, it is falling off because they are so unprofessional. They do things that every time you can find loopholes. These, they are trying to do whatever they want to criminate, to implicate National Unity Platform. Remember, they have written to the whole world that we are a terrorist political party. Yes, you have said a very good word, Barry, which was on the bottom of my heart. The word is situka tugende. Let us situka tutambule. Let us think about that word beyond this small. Is situka tugende. Everybody stand up. Everybody get on your knees. Everybody join up hands. Let us not pick on ourselves. I see people that when you talk about certain words, they have tagged it to certain people. No, the words are there. We are going to use them. We shall not get away from using all these words, but we shall stay using same words, but then with the interpretation, what we use is going to be the difference. So fellow Ugandans, we start that day, 18th of November 2021. It's 1 year. They never thought that after 1 year, it will still be in the headline. They cannot get away from people power. For me, I like this. They cannot get away from people power. They like it or not. They cannot get away from the word people power. The power in the people is stronger. So the day has started. We remember all Ugandans who have been killed since 1980, more than 1 million. We have so many in hospitals. We have got so many traumatized. We have got those at home nursing wounds. We have got families missing their loved one. We have got those who are in hiding. So many people, they are seeking asylum. So many people, they have run away from Uganda. So, situka tutambule. The day has started. But if you expect things to get better, they will not get better. I've told you we have got to the stage, the minor they turned into major. So there is a crisis now in Uganda. There is a crisis, and the crisis needs surgery. For today, elders should sit with Museveni and say, you better step down. If that is what Uganda is, if you think annoying Museveni is to tell him step down, you get it wrong. Museveni, you don't know. Tell him and you see what happens. Tell him. Why does he come and say elders, they told him to stand again for president? So why don't those elders then tell him to say that they are Museveni step down? We have got voice of reason, religious leader, cultural leaders. You have been compromised. You cannot say something. So fellow Ugandans, tusituke tugende, tutambule. Fellow Ugandans, stand up, speak up, and march. Get on the march. This is a long haul, but it looks like it's coming to the end. But how it's going to come to the end, nobody knows it. How it's going to come, how it's going to pan out. It will. It will, because the demand for freedom is big. Revolution, that is what it is. Get on your work. Activism carrying on. Carry on doing what you are doing. Do it even more and more and more because of what we want. So the minor, they have become major. What is not there is not there. For me, I'm not surprised. These are going to happen every day because I know we are past the stage of minor. Bobby Wine warned them, don't do this. Don't do this, people, they will stand up. Bobby Wine has told them, our what? Prime Minister of Uganda, how children of Uganda, they are being killed. He dismissed. And then when people, they say we need change, some people, they don't. But NRM, is this what Uganda, is this the Uganda you want? Can we still carry on like this? We can't carry on like this. We can't carry on. There is no reason. Uganda has got 45 people, millions. And out of 45 million, we have got 20 millions who can be good presidents. 20 millions. Why don't we try? Why are we stuck by Museveni? NRM, when are you going to sit down with Museveni and say enough is enough? What is your constitution say in NRM? You have to look into this. The killings are coming again and again and again and again. They went for Amala. They went for so many people. We have to know what is going on. But we should not accept this. So, fellow Ugandans, as I complete, I give up to my heart for all those innocent souls who have been killed since 1980, more than 1 million. And I urge Uganda to take care of themselves, to be vigilant. I urge you activism to carry on. I urge you peace-loving people to continue doing what we are doing peacefully. We are removing a dictator. If there is something peacefully, please join in. But let us demand from Museveni to resign. If you want Museveni to go, we have to demand him to resign. We have to explain to him what resignation means. He doesn't know what resignation means. We have to tell NRM resignation what it means. If democracy is about that, how can we sit down and accept whatever they give us? So the soul of people who died is so painful, very painful. But Bobby Wine said, no time for lament, but time for action. I think abaganda bagamba baseka tebeerabidde. Let us have that pain, but let us continue what we are doing, being activism. Because what is happening with this man is not happening what it is. This is what he says as I wind up. You've heard this video again and again. And I want to play this video for you. I don't know if, and then he denies he doesn't want. He's not the one. Aha. My video is not coming now.
It will not do for you to be a DA in a district and people are murdered and you don't arrest the murderers. It will not do for you to be a district police commander and people are being killed in your district and you don't know what's killed them. This will simply not do, not work. I will not accept it. I will not preside over a country where a Ugandan is killed and the authorities do not know who has killed him.
Now, he said he cannot be a president after 75 years. He's a president. He said to you, he cannot preside a country when people they are killed, you don't know who has killed them. Now he's here. So why can't I call you Museveni to resign? Museveni resign. Museveni step down because your words, they haven't come. You have run out of ideas. You are sitting there. Now you are dealing with the aftermath. When bombs goes, that's when you come out. We wanted somebody to stop the bombs. So Museveni resign. 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 People power, our power. NUP everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. Salute. Musibe Bulungi. Thank you for listening to me. Thanks for your comments. And I appreciate. I see you tomorrow or Saturday.